All right, Dave. Let's make you another commentary. But of course, I need to smoke first. So this is a game where I'm on Kayn jungle. I carry pretty hard, and it results basically just from some good early game decision making. Kayn's a fairly unique jungler and a unique champion. He's got he starts the game in his base form. And if you read this, basically what happens is he can attack either ranged or melee champions. Hold on, I'm going to smoke this real quick, but so he attacks either ranged or melee champions, and depending on how much damage he deals to them, he's going to get little orbs that are on the ground. Now those orbs, okay, basically depending on how many of each you get, determines which form you get. So he's got blue form and red form, or Darken and Shadow Assassin form. Darken Slayer and Shadow Assassin, I guess, are what they're called. Red form is more like a bruiser form. It's tanky. You're kind of like a drain tank. And if you don't know what that is, that means while you're dealing damage and taking damage, you're also healing. So I'm fighting someone, they're dealing damage to me, I'm dealing damage to them, but the whole time we're going back and forth, I'm healing off the damage I deal. If you look right there, Kayn heals for 30%, 30 to 40% based on level of physical damage dealt to champions. That's pretty good. That's a lot of damage, especially when that's red form that does that. So especially when you're red, this is going to deal 5% plus 0.04 bonus percentage of my 0.04% of my bonus attack damage, max health physical damage. So basically I'm dealing percent health damage to them and healing for that. So I'm essentially taking their life. I'm gonna just start this. Blue. So I prefer red form most of the time. Blue form's fun. Blue form is more of the like assassin type build. In blue form, you deal a stupid amount of damage. You build squishier items, you build lethality items, and things that are just going to deal... Like, your job, if you're blue form, is to one-shot squishy champions, which they have, 4 fairly squishy champions. Actually, he's going to get a little tanky. But this game, my runes, my setup, all that, I'm going to go for red Kayn. Just because we don't really have a front line, and I can frontline better with red Kayn. So at level 1, what I did was I placed my ward here. Okay. Then I backed and bought my red trinket, my sweeper. So I traded my yellow trinket for my red. So I have that ward on the map, and I also have the option to sweep for enemy wards, which is important because you want to get form. In base form, I don't get a lot of stuff. I'm barely a champion. Like, I'm not a good champion in my base form. So having sweeper so I can gank easier and start getting, damage orbs and getting towards my form is really important. I'm not really sure, like I don't know if there's numbers. Whatchamacall? I don't know if it's like percentage based. Like if I deal 51% of my damage to melee champs and 49% to range champs, if I get red form, I think it might be whatever. Like you can see on your bar when you're playing Kayn how close you are to your form, and the thing about that is like I've been close. Like if I'm real close to form and I just and I've only been going after melees, and I go after a ranged champ to get my form, I'm pretty sure it gives you blue form, the ranged form. So I'm not really sure. I think it has to do with who you most recently damaged to get your form. Here, it's fairly typical level 1 start for Kayn. Kayn doesn't need a leash really, so I did Raptors into red. Now my Morgana died bot, and the Lulu was fairly low, and the Anivia was fighting her, so I kind of drifted that way. And then once I saw the Lulu was going to get away, I stopped and I went right back to my clear. The enemy Viego is starting red. So usually on champions that So most champions start bottom side and clear towards top, and then they fight over Scuttle. If you feel like if you're not confident taking the fight against Scuttle, if you're playing something like an Amumu or a fairly tanky champion that just isn't going to offer you, the at level 3 or 4, the 1v1 capability to win that fight, you would clear top to bottom so you can get this Scuttle uncontested at the same time I'm getting top Scuttle or whatever. This Viego opted for that, but if you look here, my bot lane's pushed. They have full prio. They know Scuttle's just spawned at 315, so they're going to go upriver here, and you'll see they actually end up taking the Scuttle, which is kind of crazy. Usually your bot lane, I guess mid could help too. They're safe doing this. Usually, your bot lane does not take Scuttle. But since they had such heavy prio, they got the level 1 trade kills back and forth like that. They're just going to do it. And Viego's doing his blue, and then he's going to complete his clear as I'm completing my clear. He's actually a little behind me. But by the time he's done, the Scuttle is gone. It's already gone. He's not even done. Now, I'm just going to back up a little here. Let's back up twice. So I'm doing this, and Sean's fighting Darius up top. And I know he's pushed. Sean says he says he has vision. I didn't know the vision was here, but I immediately ganked because his E was on cooldown. So Sean and I are fighting the 2v1. I know Sean doesn't have any cooldowns left. He ends up dying. But we blew both summoners, Ghost and Flash there. I didn't hear the Flash when I was playing, so I just pinged the Ghost, when I was playing. So I just pinged that Flash is down. And I expected this Scuttle to be gone because while I was ganking top, Viego should have been able to do it. The fact that he didn't sets him very far behind. I'm now up 1 camp on him, which is good in the early game. I'm up a camp and a kill. Now, I'm trying to gank mid because this Katarina's so pushed. She's going to get out. I see the Viego. I don't want to take the fight. Ari's there's no point in going in on this, so I back off. So, just like that, he checks my Scuttle. His top side's back up again. My bottom side's back up. So I know he's top side. I know I'm bottom side. Not only because I saw him, but because my bottom side's up, his top side's up. I kind of had a suspicion that he cleared red first. When I got this Scuttle for free, I even was telling Sean, I'm like, I think he started red side, which is really weird. Again, usually you don't want to do that. Even on someone like Viego. Viego can definitely fight that level 4. Take that level 3, level 4 fight and win it, But he backs. I decided to redo my bot side jungle here, and I think I'm going to back here. Yeah, I just reset. I have a lot of gold, but usually Viego really should have cleared this before he backed. You don't want to leave camps on the map for too long, especially in early game. That early XP, those early levels are so important, especially on junglers like Kayn and Viego. Even, I'm trying to think of junglers you might play like Jax and stuff. Level 6 is important. It's going to help with your clear. It's going to help with everything. I'm spam pinging this so my team knows he's there. I had seen his mist that he throws out around this wall, so I spam pinged my team. I just had seen it because I was watching mid lane. I spam ping my team so they know where he is. So first back, I get that Iron Spike Whip. I'm going to go for a Gore Drinker here, Asterix, a Black Cleaver, Spirit Visage, just tanky, beefy damage items, so I can deal a lot of damage. Because again, I'm trying to go for Red Kayn. That's part of the reason I'm focusing heavily on this top side of the map. These 3 champions are melee, and since I'm going for that red form, I want to be sure that I have the option to get it by attacking the melees. Here we see Darius once again pushing up. He has vision. I'm just waiting for E to go on cooldown. The second he uses E, I go in. He's so dead. I'm level 6. I give the kill to Sean. I didn't need to use my ult at all. Sean used his to get the kill. That's fine. In the 1v1, he just needs to play a little safer till it's back up. Clearing back down again. Scuttle's back up. I come down to grab it. No problems. I can do this because I see this Katarina bot side on the Ahri, and whatchamacall, and I know Sean can help me top if I need it. And there you go. Katarina just kills the Ahri. She's going to do that a lot, actually, this game. So, again, after I had hypothesized that Jesus fucking Christ, that Viego had started red side. So I went into his red side jungle to see, because my red buff's up where I started. I wanted to see if his was up. He had already cleared it. As you can see, he's wearing it. So now I know for a fact he did start red side. So my suspicions were correct. If he had started blue side and had been able to come help with the level 3 top kill, level 4 top kill after the full clear, he would have been a lot better off. He would have been much farther ahead than he is. We have a fight going on here. I'm just strong and I still have ult. And I know Viego's behind. He's level 5 to my 7, so I feel more than comfortable fighting this. And I'm even flashing for it. I'm hard committing here. Even if we don't have bot side help, I just know how strong I am. Get a couple kills there. And then there's now 4 of us bot side and 2 of them. So we're just going to clean the rest out here. Anivia with a nice wall. Good CC. This Anivia plays this game well, too. So I got a double kill. The Anivia got a double kill. Sean's fighting a 1v1 top, and he ends up losing out on it, unfortunately. Darius is a bit of a lane bully. Now, my entire jungle's up, and I just backed, and 4 people were just dead on their team. So I know his jungle's probably all up. Especially in the early game, if you and the jungler are both fighting, at the same time, you can assume whatever you have up in the jungle, for the most part, is what he has up. And if you look, that's true. The only difference is he had a red buff, which I now wear, because I got it from him, from killing him. Okay, so looking bot side here. Katarina's ganking. Katarina's not bad. She's not a bad player. She knows how to play Katarina. She's, gonna just wipe them. Katarina's strong. She's got AP. She's got a Dark Seal. Now, I don't have ult here. If I had R, I would probably commit to this. But since I don't go. I walk past a ward. I get spam pinged on it. Now, here, I'm fairly certain. We just killed bot, and I see their bot drifting up. So I'm assuming they're doing dragon. Now, here, Ahri has the push. She really should come down and help me. I think she gives up. I think she just decides not to do it. And I almost... No, she does come in. I just die. I was trying to just steal the dragon, if I could. Probably not the best call. We were ahead. We're still ahead if you look, but like, I don't know. That's a tough call because I didn't have R either, so the fight was probably bad. But I'm pretty strong. I don't know. That's a tough one to call. I probably looking back, I probably should have given the Drake. I have my entire jungle up. I have a Rift Herald I could take instead, and now looking bot, they're just all gonna die basically. Maybe he gets 1 back, but Ziggs gets 2. So now their bot lane's fed and their mid is fed. Anyway, I'm back on the map. I'm just doing just clearing red. I'm just probably gonna clear my way up. Maybe throw a gank mid. Pretty typical stuff. Looking at the state of the game, my next priority would probably be to get a Rift Herald. I don't think I end up getting one. This game kind of takes off a bit, and the Ahri's pretty weak mid. This Katarina's got a lot of gold on her. So I'm clearing, Viego's clearing, everything's fine. Sean's doing okay in his lane. I'm trying. Darius is a very hard champion to play against for a lot of champions. Akali is definitely one of those champions that makes it hard to play against. That is hard to play against Darius. He has a lot of AoE moves, and Akali's weak early. Darius is very, very strong early. Sean's actually down 2 levels. Well, he's down 1 after he gets this wave. He's doing the smart thing and freezing the wave off his tower. Now, I see Darius flash an E, and I have R and my form. So I'm ready to go. I'm absolutely ready to go. This is going to be an easy kill. I'm going to give it to Sean here. And Viego's not even in time. I'm up 2 levels on the Viego. And that should put Sean back on fairly even footing against the Darius. Really, once he gets 1.5 items, he's good to go. I see this gank coming. Sean gets out just fine, but I know how fucking strong I am. And here, since I just saw both of them and I don't have any vision here, I think they're on Rift Herald, so I'm going to use the plant to check. I don't see them. We're fine. The Ahri recognizes that she's about to get absolutely ass raped, so she backs off too. Good times. She's actually getting chased, and Katarina's spam pinging help. I think I saw this, and I was like, that's a dead Ahri, so I'm just going to push her lane so she doesn't lose out on too much here. And she actually got out with her R. She didn't even need to burn her flash, which is kind of surprising. Usually, when you're getting collapsed on by 4 people, you have to at least flash, but thankfully she gets out just fine. I was kind of surprised. I remember that. And I pushed her wave, too. Alright. Sean dies top. I don't really know what the fuck just happened there. Let's see. Oh, Darius went on him and Viego collapsed on him. Yeah, Sean's just dead. Yeah. There's nothing you can do here. So Viego gets his first kill. It's fine. He's pretty much a non-factor. The Morgana's getting collapsed on. I'm coming in to try and help. Counter gank. Lulu gets hit by a bind. I just go right in. Again, I'm really fucking strong. I essentially just combo her down with Gore Drinker, my Q, my W. Ahri hits the charm, and I'll take the double kill, thank you. Now they're doing Rift. Once Sean died, I knew that Rift was going down. Dragon's in a minute, so I'm probably just going to clear and then reset for drag, unless a fight happens. I don't really remember too much of this game, to be honest with you. I just know it was pretty good. The Viego got dick. Oh, Ahri's double killing mid. Yeah, I remember once I heard Rift Herald was taken, and they were pushing that mid tower so heavily. Oh, it has 65 HP. Jesus, I didn't know they almost got it. I just knew that they were dead. Like if you're at a tower like that and you see the objective right next to you just got taken, and it's the Fed Katarina, yeah, you're just dead. So they drop Rift mid. Sean's here to help. I think I had pinged him over or called him over to try and kill this Rift before it could take tower. We managed to do that. We already lost top tower, unfortunately. Now again, I'm really strong, and I'm ready to fight this shit 1v3. I don't care. Like I'm really strong. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I hit a 3-man knock up here, and once I do, I Q in, I Gore Drinker, and I just deal so fucking much damage that they all just die instantly. And just like that, Drake's up. It's a free Drake. It's a free Drake. I don't have smite quite yet. Oh, there we go. I have smite now, so we're good. They have vision. They got our bot tower for it. We got mid tower, so we went even on tower trades, and we're gonna get a Drake here. The Ziggs attempts to steal because they have vision of it. Unlucky. And I think I was pissed at him for trying to steal it, so I was like, "You motherfucker, come here." So I was just trying to find him. Unlucky, I couldn't. So I have more jungle to clear. I think I'm gonna clear Krugs and then back is what I end up doing. Oh wait, no, my red's coming up, and I'm really strong. Like I probably have items ready to buy. I just don't really care. I'm so strong. I'm up 2 levels on the Viego. I think I end up 3 or 4 levels ahead of him at the end of the game. That early level 4 play where I got the top kill and then still got scuttle. Like there's no way I should have been able to get scuttle there. There's no world where I get a scuttle and a gank at level 4 and he doesn't get a scuttle because my bot lane took it. It was just a good play by the Anivia all around. They're pushing mid. I'm afraid of them diving my Anivia, so I just show a little presence. And I don't think they can really kill me or do much. And my R is back up now, so I clear my camp. And then I'm looking at this Ziggs, I think. I know the Katarina's low, so she's out of the fight. But this Ziggs is still in vision. And I think he steps out of vision, like right here. And then he's going to step back in. And he's just being greedy as fuck, so he gets out, so I turn for the Lulu. Once I see the Viego, I back out. Because, again, the Ziggs is fairly strong. He has 4 kills, and he's got an item. And he's got a Lulu shoved up his ass. So I'm a little stressed about it. Sean's losing he loses the 1v1 to Darius. I mean, he will until he gets probably his second item. Once he gets his second item, he should be fine against any of them. Our Ari's caught, but she uses the ult to get away. I think Sean's looking for the trade back kill. Sean has R. He's probably going to go in. Yeah, he's going in. I feel like he's in. Nah, he's got it. Okay, so I buy Serpent's Fang. Oh, that's right. This is the game I went Serpent's Fang. So Serpent's Fang, great item if they have a lot of shielding. And if we look at their team here. Okay, if we look at their team here. We're going to see he's going to get a Starix Gauge. He's going to get a Starix Gauge. Lulu shields naturally. So they're going to have a lot of shielding this game. And I want to make sure that I can break those shields. So Serpent's Fang is definitely going to help with that. If you read what it does. Dealing damage to an enemy champion reduces any shield they gain by 50% for 3 seconds. When you damage an enemy who's unaffected, reduce all shields on them by 50%. So basically, if they have a shield, it's going to kill half the shield immediately and reduce any shields that they gain afterwards. So I'm dealing damage constantly in team fights. I'm autoing. I'm using my Q, which is AoE. My Gore Drinker is AoE. My W, is a pretty decent AoE. So they're committing hard for us. So that Serpent's Fang is going to stop those Lulu shields from being bigger. Once Morg hits the bind, I want to go in on that. Unfortunately, I can't, but the Anivia gets caught by the Darius. The cat goes in. I use my R to dodge her ult. Pick her off. Nothing. I'm low. I think. Yeah, the Viego is full health, but I know he's just not a champion, and I have so much healing that I'm actually fine here. I end up picking it up. But the Viego, actually not even just the Viego, the entire team really kind of fucked up, honestly. Katarina's ult naturally gives grievous wounds, which reduces healing. If these champions, if any of them had built a healing reduction item, they all cost 800 gold. No matter what you're playing, you can find something that works for your playstyle. If they had just built one, this game would have probably gone a lot differently. Alright, so next item we're looking at Caulfield's Warhammer, Ruby Crystals. So I'm just getting tankiness and cooldown reduction. More cooldown reduction means more abilities being spammed, which means more healing. So cooldown reduction is very good on Red Kayn. And this is to build, these items build into Black Cleaver. I think they also build into Starix. So I think originally this game I was thinking I'm going to build a Black Cleaver. But then I looked at their items and they didn't really have any armor, like, at all. So I opt to go for a Starix instead. Starix is just a better team fight item. It's great on Kayn. I get low, I get a massive shield, I heal while I'm dealing damage, so I have passive healing regen, while also, healing just off my passive and my Q and all that. And Gore Drinker. So I'm just stacking healing essentially. With the pick on the Lulu, we get a free drag. Again, I'm really fucking strong right now. So I'm just looking to do whatever I can. I know the Viego is weak, so I'm looking to invade his jungle. And I have Smite. I Smite the blue buff. And then I think I BM Recall right in their faces like this. And I end up getting out. They jump on me, but I just walk through a wall and it's okay, because apparently Kayn can just walk through walls like it's nothing. Okay, and everyone's getting collapsed on from that invade, but we all get out, so that's good. We steal the blue and get away without losing anything. I saw that Darius was mid. He's not allowed to push mid lane. Fuck him. He's 3-6. I'm 8-1. So he runs away though. He gets out, and then I just want to go back and buy. Clear a pink ward. I see the Viego, I believe. He just dies. I think I was watching that while clearing. See if I needed to go over and help. Everything seems okay. The game, we're down a turret or two. Overall, it's just not going great. But I know I'm strong, and I know our team fight's good. We have really good team fight champions, a lot of good zone control and stuff like that. So I'm looking to team fight as much as possible. I want to clear my red, but yeah, Katarina, like I said, she's got 10 kills. She's more fed than I am at this point. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so I know they're invading. Sean's here with me, though. And again, I'm strong as fuck. I heal so much. Just Sean and I just wipe them. We lose Sean, but, you know, we go... In that fight, we, 2v4'd and we got 3. Sorry, 2v5'd and we went 3 for 1, Sean and I. It's pretty good. And I'm looking for more, but Ziggs is kind of slippery. Again, I'm really, really fucking strong, and I just heal so much, if you look. I kill the Viego, and I'm just probably... The Ziggs is low. I know he has no sums. I'm just going to fucking kill him, too. Oh, there we go. I just heal, you know? That's why I do like Red Kayn a lot because of that. You just end up healing so much damage. Or healing so much in these team fights. Okay, so we just killed a bunch. Deny resources is my thought, so I'm just going to take jungle. I'm just going to get more and more fed. I mean, if you look at the CS differential down here, I have 166 to his 92. I'm actually the most fed person in the game. Or sorry, most farmed person in the game. And I'd be willing to bet I'm up quite a bit of gold. I dive the Katarina. Kill her. Kill the Lulu. I'm looking for Viego. He has to flash me. I'm a little low, so I don't want to keep going. But yeah, I just 1v3'd under tower. Gonna take away his red because I know my blue's up, so his red's probably up. Take away stop camp. Let's see if I go Raptors too. You know, I just took basically his entire jungle away and just killed everyone. You know, like, I'm so ahead of this Viego. I'm level 15. He's level 11. You know, unfortunate game for him. But, I mean, really, like I said, there's the early plays he made. He wasn't proactive enough on the map. Like, I'm Kayn, so I'm always going to be, you know, trying to gank early and get my form and whatnot. But, like, I just feel like he wasn't at a lot of, I don't know, skirmishes and stuff. He didn't help out his losing lanes. Like, I get the argument. There is an argument to be made that if a lane is losing, it's better to get the other lanes ahead. Like, if the jungler's camping top, and, you know, camping my top laner, let's say, there is an argument to be made about going mid and getting your mid laner ahead instead. Just watching the fight, we're just going in. You know, like, again, Sean's pretty strong. I'm definitely strong. Sean's got 2 items now too, so he's feeling pretty good in these fights. And I'm just kind of a problem, to be quite honest. I just barely lose that fight, but we get the kill in the end, so it's okay. Again, there's nothing wrong with dying. Oh, this is a fucking stupid call. What the fuck? I didn't make this call. Ari made this call. Okay, so yeah, she's the retard. Yeah, it's a 26-minute Baron, and every single one of them is super squishy. They died a Baron. Pretty fucking embarrassingly dumb. Holy shit, I didn't know my team was that dumb. This Morgana, I don't know. I forgot we had a Morgana legitimately. Apparently she's pushing top. I had no idea. So yeah, if you look here, I've got the Sterix. I finished the Black Cleaver after I bought Sterix. And that's just what's making me so tanky. My last item, I'm not dying much, so I'm probably thinking I don't need a GA. I'm probably thinking Spirit Visage because it boosts my healing. And it gives me magic resist against these two, and they're the 2 most fed members. The 2 people I really need to worry about, like the Darius, the Viego, they just don't exist. Like, Darius is tanky, sure, but the Viego is literally a non-factor. So, I ended up dying in that fight. We're all up. I know how strong I am. We're just going to do drag. They can't really do anything about it. I know Darius is top and he doesn't have TP, so we're fine. We can take a fight if we need to. Oh, I think I saw Lulu do that ward, so I decided to chase her because fuck that bitch. She's not allowed to ward my river. I get jumped on. I Q over the wall. Katarina can't get me now. Sean's out as well. Anivia shows up. I'm just going to casually steal this blue real quick. And I'm just going to go into the 1v3, no problem here. Okay, Viego ults away. I'm healing and tanking so much. Sean gets 2, Sean gets 3, Ari gets a 4th, and I end the fight at 3/4 health. So yeah, that's pretty strong. Level check, I'm level 16 to Viego's. I think he's level 12 now. I want to say he's level 12, but I'm up 80 farm on him. It's just kind of nuts, like how you can snowball a difference like this. Like if I'm strong enough, I can pretty much just take his entire jungle, and there's not much he can do about it. I mean, what's he gonna do? Fight me? Like, I'll just kill him. Pushing in mid here. Viego's level 12, yeah. So I have 4 levels on him. Literally 4 entire levels. That's massive. Even just the base stat difference alone, like my base health, my base armor, all that stuff is gonna be so much bigger. Here, what happened was I just couldn't get my R off in time. That's it. I just could not get my my ultimate off to dodge her. Sean picks up the Katarina though. That was a shutdown. And then Sean dies. That's fine. Sean's not at a point where he can fucking 1v3 that shit. 1v4. I think he got the Darius too, so going in 1v4 and getting a double kill is pretty big. It's good. Yeah, he's strong. I'm strong. Like, we're tanky as fuck. So I think we're gonna look towards Baron next. They have vision of it, but I don't think we do Baron in this game. Probably gonna clear my way topside, but I think I want my support to get a ward on it first. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to my red. It's important, you know, 29 minutes in the game, Baron's up. Dragon Soul's coming up in 2 minutes. It's important to try to not show on any wards or any vision, you know, walking into lane and start last hitting creeps. As a jungler, it's important not to show Baron, or not to show bot side. And if you look, I have 2 charges of smite. I'll keep 1 charge pretty much no matter what. Unless it's like about to be on cooldown again. I'll keep a charge just in case of, you know, like a Baron play or something like that. But essentially, this game was all about pathing. My early pathing was, in my opinion, pretty good. The path top for the gank, you know, getting form early. It's all important stuff to think about. And again, the fact that I knew he started red just because Scuttle was up after I had already ganked top lane, you know, that was big too. I'm waiting for Darius to flash here. He flashes perfectly, actually, right when I, literally right when I came out of my R. I was thinking about flashing over for him, but I decided to hold my flash, rightfully so. I even used one of my smite charges on him to slow him down, but it wasn't enough. So I'm spending a lot of time topside. I'm scouting for anyone right here. And I see this Katarina getting jumped on, or jumping on my team. So I just Q her, kill her, no problem. And there's a surrender. Just like that. Yep, and that's the game.